The world fears silence. People scream, insult, and try to tear you down. But when you respond with silence, they unravel. They're like dogs barking at a wall, desperate for a reaction. When you give them nothing, they lose control. Their noise, their chaos, it all falls apart when you refuse to engage. Silence isn't weakness, it's power. It's the strength that makes the loudest tremble. People think power lies in words. They believe insults or demands give them control. But their power is fake, a house of cards that collapses when you stop feeding it. Silence takes away their fuel. Like a fire blazing through a forest, their control seems unstoppable until you cut off its oxygen. Your silence starves their fire, leaving them powerless. Have you seen someone lose it when you don't respond? They shout louder, push harder, desperate for your reaction. Your silence exposes their weakness. They need your reaction to feel strong. Without it, they're nothing. Their control only exists if you give it to them. So don't. Stay quiet, stay calm, and watch their power crumble. Silence isn't surrender, it's strategy. It's the ultimate flex, the strength that doesn't need to scream. Picture the strongest person in a room of chaos. They're not yelling. They're standing tall, unshaken, while the world loses its mind around them. You've been through it, haven't you? The betrayals, the lies, the fake smiles hiding knives. They wanted you to break, to beg, to crumble. But you're still here, standing strong. That drives them crazy. They can't handle that you didn't crack. Your silence proves you're stronger than they imagined. It's not about letting them win. It's about winning on your terms, refusing to play their game, and showing them you're above their noise. Let me tell you about a lone wolf, cast out from the pack, seen as weak. But that wolf learns to survive alone, hunting without help, enduring the cold. It becomes stronger than the pack ever could be. That's you. You don't need their approval, pity, or fake love. You're carving your own path, thriving in the wild. When you walk away from their drama, you're choosing yourself, refusing to waste energy on those who don't deserve it. They'll call you cold, heartless, distant. Let them. They don't understand what it took to survive. They didn't see the nights you spent alone, wrestling doubts, wiping tears in the dark. They didn't hear the battles in your head, fought to keep going. Their opinions don't define you, your strength does. Silence is your shield, your way of saying, I'm not playing your game. It's knowing your worth and refusing to let their noise dim your light. Life is a chessboard. Every reaction is a piece you give away. Show anger, lose a pawn. Show fear, lose your queen. But stay silent, and you keep your pieces. You stay in control. They expect you to lash out, argue, prove yourself. Don't. When you refuse to engage, you outplay them without moving. The greats knew this. They didn't argue with fools or explain to those who wouldn't listen. They moved in silence, letting actions speak louder than words. Be like a lion. It doesn't roar to prove it's king. Its presence is enough. Your silence roars. People try to control you because they fear losing control themselves. They project their insecurities, hoping you'll carry their baggage. Don't. Be like water, flowing around rocks, carving its own path. Your silence shapes the world quietly, persistently, powerfully. It's not ignoring them. It's rising above them, refusing to sink to their level. You've felt the sting, betrayal, lies, anger burning inside. It's tempting to fight back, to prove them wrong. But that's what they want. They want you in their chaos. Don't give them satisfaction. Silence isn't loneliness. It's solitude. Loneliness craves others to fill the void. Solitude fills it yourself. When you're comfortable alone, no one can use isolation against you. They'll try, ghosting, abandoning, hoping you'll break. Stand taller, smile through it. The sun doesn't care when clouds block its light. It waits, patient, knowing they'll pass. You're that sun. Their attempts to dim you are temporary. Keep shining, rising, and let their noise fade. Silence is a weapon, sharper than words. It cuts through their illusions, their egos. Picture a man in a crowd, mocked, demanded to react. He stays calm, unshaken. The crowd grows desperate, then silent, realizing their words have no power. That's your strength. They'll call you arrogant, cold, good. They don't get the discipline it takes to stay silent in a chaotic world. Silence isn't hiding, it's standing your ground, refusing to waver. Words are cheap, actions are undeniable. Build, create, grow in silence. Let them wonder how you're still standing. When the time comes, unveil your masterpiece, not for their approval, but because you owe it to yourself to be everything they said you couldn't be. Silence gives clarity. When you stop reacting, you hear yourself, your dreams, purpose, truth. The world tries to drown that with chaos, but silence cuts through. It's your refuge, your sanctuary, where you find your path. Protect it. Not everyone will understand your silence. Most won't. That's okay. It's not for them. It's for you. When they accuse you of being cold, smile. You've changed, stronger, smarter, unstoppable. You've got scars, physical, emotional, mental. They've tried to use them to make you feel small, but scars aren't weaknesses. They're proof you survived. They're badges of honor, showing you've been through hell and came out stronger. Wear them with pride. When they point at your scars, let them. Those scars scare them, reminding them of your resilience. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your survival. Your silence is your vault, guarding your power. Silence drives people mad. They thrive on drama, chaos, reactions. When you give them nothing, they spiral, questioning their own power. Your silence becomes their torment. But don't let their madness consume you. Stay focused, calm. You're not here to play their games. You're here to win the long war against the version of you they tried to create. Every silent step defeats that enemy, reclaiming yourself. Let me tell a story. A man, mocked, ridiculed, told he'd never succeed. He didn't fight back or beg. He stayed silent, worked hard, let his success speak. Years later, those same people begged for his attention, but he didn't need them. He'd won. That's your story if you choose it. Silence is discipline, a choice to focus on your growth, your future. Protect your peace like it's priceless, because it is. You're not the person they could break anymore. Silence isn't easy. It's a battle against yourself. The urge to lash out, to prove them wrong. But you're stronger. Channel that energy into your success. Be a storm, calm on the surface, a force beneath. They'll underestimate you because you don't react. Let them. Their ignorance is your advantage. Think of yourself as a seed, buried, ignored. While they're distracted, you're growing, pushing through darkness, ready to tower over everything. Life is a chess game. Most play recklessly, throwing away pieces with every outburst. You play the long game, holding your ground, waiting to strike, not with words, but results. Your silence is a revolution, a promise you won't be broken. When the noise gets loud, stand tall. Be the wolf, not the sheep. Let your silence speak louder than their words. It's your power, your shield, your sword. Wield it wisely and let them fear the quiet storm that is you. Silence is freedom. Freedom from their expectations, judgments, control. It's choosing yourself, your peace, your purpose. The world may scream, but you don't need to. Your silence is eternal, unshakable. Go forward with purpose, not anger. Let your silence carve your path, shape your future, define your legacy. In that silence, you'll find everything you need to conquer. You're not here to be liked or understood. You're here to rise, to thrive, to be unstoppable.